Hey, beautiful people. It's Inieka here. Welcome to another episode of Tea Times Wednesday. I'm so excited about this installment of something that's consistent, So today on this episode of Tea Time, we'll be having another tea from Tavana, and this is called Wait to Go. There it is. So as you can see, we'll be drinking raspberry riot, lemon mate, Six Summits oolong, and black dragon pearl. At the bottom, you'll see teaspoon at 195 Fahrenheit for 4 minutes. Here we have it right here. I posted the information in my last video about this container and where you can purchase it. I'll also put it once again down below. And you just take your tea glass and pour it in. There you have it. This is our tea today. Now the way to go is for people who are trying to cleanse themselves or on that path to dieting or healthy eating or whatever. So I guess this is supposed to help your digestive tract, I suppose. So let's try it out. I've had it for a while, but let me see. The bomb, y'all. The bomb! Today's Tea Time Wednesday, I have something to tell you. I'm going to try at least not to shop anymore because I saw my girl Lisi46 video of her scrapbook haul from the Scrapbook Expo, and I mean literally I was floored. There was so much that I actually wanted from the Scrapbook Expo just looking at her video. Although I know that she's in California, and California for some strange reason seems like they have like so many scrapbook stores and so much available to them that I almost don't want to, miss out on that just in case they may come here to New Jersey, because I want to experience that as well. So I'm holding on to my cash, baby. And in fact, when the Scrapbook Expo comes here, it's also the same month as the twins' birthday. So, that month I'm really going to be strapped. So I'm going to touch upon event planning. So many of you know, or some do and some don't know, that that's what I do. I have my own company, and it's called O Designs, and it's an event planning company, and I actually put it on pause. So if you read a bit of it in my blog, or you go to my page here on YouTube, you'll see that it says event planner on pause or whatever, because I wanted to take the time out to focus on my children. Event planning is one of the most joyous things that I think I've ever done outside of my nonprofit work. Hands down, most exciting job for me ever. Actually, I don't even consider it a job because it was something that was extremely fun for me, and I love doing it. Ask me questions sometimes. Oh, please tell me, how do I find, least expensive flowers? How do I go about finding that venue? How, just tons and tons of questions on how to save either on a wedding on a budget, party on a budget. They have their questions, and I'm willing to oblige. My first event actually ever was that fashion show. And from there, it just spiraled into something that was a lot larger and greater for me and more fulfilling in my life. So because I realized at that point, oh my gosh, this is it? That's how easy it is? And the people are so happy and they're excited? Wow, this is what I want to do. But then I also had that, I went to college. Let me just, focus on what I studied in school, and I'll do this kind of part-time. And, but needless to say, once again, it was rewarding. So here's the bridal magazine. And it's called African Bride USA. What they wanted to do with this magazine was feature African or African-American brides who get married here in the States, and focus on vendors who are also of the same persuasion or background that have done work in the African or African-American market. And that's me. Ta-da! You can find this magazine at your local Barnes & Nobles. I know they were there, and I'm sure maybe you'll see them on a newsstand somewhere in your area. Not sure. But I think they publish this bridal magazine 6 times in a year. And so let's find me. You won't see my face. They didn't put my face in because it's about my clients, Lanre and Tola. So here's Lanre and Tola. Do you see that bouquet in her hand? Uh-huh. Yeah. I did that. For this particular wedding, I was in charge of, or was hired to create the floral arrangement for the bridal party. So that's the wedding. They switched over to, this is her, like her usher. These are her ushers, so that's what they wore. Let me show you the bouquet. Oh, that's the bouquet I did. So pretty. Those are those bamboo leaves. My bouquet again. Isn't that awesome? I know. There it is. That's what I did. Party. Down below. And then there's my work again. And really beautiful couple. So here's my name. You see that? Please go check out African Bride and show your support for this magazine, because they featured your girl. Okay, so I really didn't know how to go about this segment, because if you have questions, and you can ask me, and then I'll answer them on Tea Time Wednesday, and we can go on from there. But some of the things that I wanted to touch on were party event planners and the importance of having one for major events. Many people feel that they can do this on their own, when in fact, sure, some of you can. But when it's your event, you become so involved in it that you lose sight of why you're actually there for the event and to have fun. So if you really want to have fun and make the experience enjoyable for you, you should invest in an event planner. You don't have to have an event planner for the entire process, although I would suggest that. But you know, you can also have one for the day of too, or 2 weeks prior to and the day of. I would highly encourage a timeline. Really, really important. Because that kind of gives you a track of where you should be and how far you've come along, and you know what the next step is moving forward in the future. With a budget, there again, you know, we don't set realistic goals for budgets. I've often, when I first meet with clients, their goals or their budget ideas are completely off track, and it's a way of, you know, helping them get back on track to see where their monies will go. And I'll show you the binding system that I use for my clients so that they can see it, because sometimes you say it, but in fact you need to see. The importance of creating a supporting networking team. Yeah, meaning either friends, family, your bridal party, and also to coincide with that, to create expectations and outline a goal in mind and share those with your team. I know many times you've seen them on Bridezilla and the girl was like, oh no, you're not going to do that, and I want you here at this time. And you know, her expectations and her goals and her agendas are way off track. You know what I mean? Maybe it's hyped up because it's television, but no. There are some Bridezillas out there. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, before you even ask them to come on your team, this may seem really crazy, but literally, you send them an invitation to, you know, assist you or help you somehow, but outline it so they can read it and they know, okay, she's serious, you know, and there are no surprises along the way if you do that, and that works. So those are things that I'll touch upon. So if there's anything that you want me to discuss or talk about, or, you know, just let me know down below in the beauty box. And that's it. Oh, side note, I just hope that my cigar box swappers out there are on track and they're ready to go, because today is the last day. Need to get those cigar boxes out. So thanks again, everyone, for checking in with me for Tea Time Wednesday, and I hope you will enjoy yourself a cup of tea today as well. All right, stay blessed. Bye-bye.